Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name is Caitlin and today I am really ill. I'm really ill. I've got a double ear infection so I can't hear anything. So if I'm talking really loudly or really quietly, who knows? I don't. I sound like I'm underwater and it's really fun. And on top of that, someone gave me Freshers flu. So whoever that was, I'm coming for you. But maybe in like 2 to 3 working days when I can actually function, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm not I'm not well. But I thought, you know what will make me feel a little better? Sitting down to film a Pan That Palette update. So, if you are new, then hello. You may not know, we are panning my ABH Aurora Glow Kit. This is a highlighter palette and I'm working on the first 2 shades only. I was working on the whole palette, then I got a little overwhelmed, so I just thought I'd work on the first 2. And then I am also working on this e.l.f. Truffles Bite Size palette. This is a 4-pan eyeshadow palette that I was trying to finish by the end of the year, but again, little overwhelmed. So we're just making our way through, seeing what we can do. But just before we jump into the video, if you have not already, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do this update every single month, so if you've missed any updates, I will link in the cards the Pan That Palette playlist that I have made, just so you can catch up before we carry on with the video. Alright, so first I am going to start with the ABH Aurora Glow Kit. So this is what it was looking like last month. As I said before, we were only working on the first 2 shades, and now this is what we are looking like this month. So quite a few changes. So this is the palette as you saw in the close-up. I think there's more visual progress in Eclipse than Luna, but I will go through the weights and I will go through the uses with you now. So I do mix these 2 shades together every time I do my face, so they have the same amount of uses. So Eclipse I have used 27 times for a grand total of 111 uses in the project. So with this shade you can definitely see that like I've started coming up this corner a little bit and I've started expanding the pan around the top. I know I'm not going to finish this by the end of the year. That was a goal of mine, but I really don't think we're going to be able to do it, which is kind of sad because I would have loved to be able to have at least one of these finished by the end of the year, but honestly, I really don't think that's going to happen, especially now that I'm back at uni. I can't wear makeup every single day, so yeah, we'll see, I may introduce this again next year, but I've not really made up my mind yet. So Luna is the next shade that we're working on, and again I used that 27 times this month for a total of 133 uses this year. That is so many uses, and it still doesn't have the amount of progress that Eclipse does. There was pretty much no visual progress this month, which was really annoying, but I think it's just because the product was so like thick around the pan that I've just kind of smoothed it out a little bit. So hopefully next update we're going to be able to see some more visual progress with this shade. But yeah, again, this is not going to be finished by the end of the year, which is so annoying. But hey ho, it is what it is. Okay, so for weights, last update, this weighed 107.57 grams. And this update, it weighs 107.29 grams, which means it lost 0.28 grams this month. Which is okay, seeing as we're only working on 2 shades, it's a pretty decent amount. Yeah, I don't know, this palette is a lot more difficult than I originally thought it would be, so yeah, slow and steady with that one. I'm dying. Okay, so now the really exciting one. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette. This is what it looked like last update. So we've made pretty decent progress so far this year, and this is what it looks like this update. So you can see really good progress, if I do say so myself. So this is the palette, as you saw. I'm really proud of myself. Yeah, a lot of these updates I do come away feeling a little bit down in the dumps because I've not made as much progress as I wanted to. But no, I'm really happy this month. I'm really happy with my progress. Okay, so let's start with this first shade here. This is a shimmer kind of gunmetal grey. I use this 5 times this month for a total of 34 uses in the project. We can see a really big expansion in this pan, which I'm really happy about. Now that we've got this much pan, it is getting quite hard to pick up with my finger, so I may be repressing this sometime this month. I will show you a before and after next update if I do decide to do that. But yeah, I think we've made really good progress this month, and I think we'd be able to finish this at the start of next year. I think that would be a good possibility. The next shade is this kind of taupey transition shade. Now, some of this did snap off. That is something that I've noticed with this palette. A lot of the products snap, especially when you've got a big pan in them. So this side kind of did snap off. I tried to save as much as I could, but it did fall on the floor, and I wasn't going to use it when it had fallen on the floor. That's a little gross. But I did end up using this 5 times for a total of 50 uses this month, which I'm really, really proud of myself. I'm really happy with that progress. This is definitely not going to be finished this year, but sometime next year, hopefully we can have this done. Now, this is my biggest achievement this month. This is the dark brown matte. I used this 16 times this month. That is so many times. I think that is the most times I've ever used a shadow in a month. That is crazy. 16. And I didn't even put it in my brows. Normally I use this kind of shade in my brows, but I am working on a different shade to use in my brows. This was just as an eyeshadow. I used it 16 times for a total of 76 uses in the project. I'm really happy with that. I think we can have this done by the end of the year. I'm so excited. Yeah, this is probably, yeah, this one done. End of the year. It's gone. By December, I will have it gone. That is, I'm determined. I'm determined to do that. And finally, we have this black. I used it 10 times this month for a total of 85 uses. And we could definitely see that there is an expansion in the pan a little bit, which is really, really good. This is going to, again, go for quite a long time. I'm expecting mid to late next year. This is going to be gone. It's a black, so it's really, really hard to use. Yeah, I'm just really proud of myself with this palette so far. So for weights, last update it weighed 18.61 grams and now it weighs 18.17 grams. So that means it has decreased by 0.44 grams this month, which is almost half a gram. That's really, really good progress for me. So for goals next month for this palette, I think I want to clear out maybe this corner of this shimmer shade. That would be really nice. For this one, maybe like start working on this corner, trying to get this like whole bottom pan kind of done. For the dark brown, I want to start clearing out this top corner. And then for the black, I'm just going to keep working on it how I am. I don't really want to set a goal for the black. So yeah, that is my Pan That Palette update. I'm so excited with this update, especially the eyeshadow palette. Like finally, I have a kind of end goal in sight. That would be amazing if we could actually do that. I think towards the end of the year, so October, November, December, I am going to focus more on my Pan That palette rather than my Pan Those eyeshadows, I think, just because I really do want to get as much of this done this year as I can. I know it's only a 4-pan palette, but it's taken me so long to try and finish it all off, and I do want to roll in a different Pan That palette at the start of next year. As much of that as I can kind of use, I will definitely do that. Okay, so that is the end of this video, guys. It was a little bit shorter again because I can't hear myself speak and I'm really, really ill. So I want to just chill out today, have a hot chockey, get some paracetamol, get my blanket and then just like chill out because I'm not good. I can't hear myself. It is so weird. I hope you all have an incredible day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!